Are you more focused on winning or not losing? All right. Hey, Jeff Heggie, Daily Success Strategies. Thanks for being with me and welcome back. The last couple episodes, we've talked about the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. Yesterday, we talked about the closed mindset and the open mindset. Today, we're going to talk about the prevention mindset and the promotion mindset. Now, when someone has a prevention mindset, their primary focus is not losing or avoiding losses. On the other hand, when someone has a promotion mindset, they're primarily focused on winning or gaining. And so I've got Ryan with me again today, and I want to let you listen to how we talk about this and the insight he gives on it. Now let's talk about prevention and promotion mindset.
Yeah. So at a high level, a prevention mindset is when we're focused on not losing, right? You hear about prevention defense in football is we're focused not on stopping them from gaining yards, but from stopping them from scoring. But then a promotion mindset is when we're focused on winning and gains. And I think one of the best ways to describe this is to imagine that we're a ship captain in the middle of the ocean. And if we're a ship captain with a prevention mindset, our number one focus is on not sinking. So we don't want any problems to occur. We don't want to take any risks. We don't want to rock the boat. But, and I guess maybe I'll ask you is, if we're this leader or the ship captain in the middle of the ocean with a prevention mindset, and we don't want to sink, and a storm comes on the horizon, what is going to be our natural reaction to that storm? What would you say?
Probably to retreat.
Right? To run from the storm, go to a place of safety, because that storm is threatening our ability to stay afloat. But then we've got to ask ourselves, is the place of safety that we go to, maybe it's a harbor, is that the place that we originally set out for? Unlikely, right?
Right.
So those with the promotion mindset, it's not that they're not concerned about sinking. Of course, they don't want to sink, but their number one focus is on a destination and making progress towards it. And so when that storm comes on the horizon, they don't instinctively run from it. They ask themselves, does that stand between me and where I want to go? And if the answer is yes, then they prepare to take on the storm. They batten down the hatches and they muster up the courage to brave the winds and the currents associated with that storm, because that's the only way that they're going to get to their destination. So those with the promotion mindset, they're willing to deal with problems and risks along their journey. Those with the prevention mindset are more focused on maintaining their safety, comfort, and security.
You know, and for those that are listening, again, just taken right out of the book, you know, looking at which are you, and I like the way that you put this, Ryan. It says, are you a passenger, prevention, or a driver, promotion, in your life? Do you prioritize what's on your schedule, prevention, or do you schedule your priorities, promotion? Are you a product of your environment, prevention, or the creation of your own proactive design, promotion? Do you seek to do what is easy and comfortable, prevention, or do you seek to fulfill a purpose, promotion? And I think, you know, really, as you get to understand this more, it's really as we focus more and more on the promotion, it's developing that courage to know that if we want to do those big things that we have goals of, we've got to develop this mindset.
Yeah, I think for most of and I talk about this in my book, I think for most of my adult life, I had a prevention mindset. And I think the primary reason why is because I kind of learned that life is difficult, right? And if I could just survive, then that's a win in my book. That was kind of my mentality. And so I would wake up every day without necessarily having any certain goals and directions. Yeah, I had things to do, but my job with the prevention mindset was essentially, how do I get through today in the most enjoyable way possible? Like, that's the way that I thought about life. And while it's, you know, it's not a terrible way to view life, it was limiting because I was unwilling to push myself, right? If I want to have an enjoyable day, well, that means that I'm probably not going to be working my butt off towards some certain goal, right? Because part of reaching our goals is doing the dirty work, doing stuff that sucks, but it's necessary to get where we want to go. And so one of the things that really helped me out was a book here. It's called the 5-Minute Journal, which I was given. And every day it invites me to answer the question, what would make today great? And what are 3 amazing things that happened today? And as I started doing this 5-minute journal on a daily basis, just by answering those questions, it was activating and strengthening my promotion mindset neuroconnections. And I became less and less focused on how do I enjoy today to how do I make the most of today? How do I make this week better than last week? How do I make this month better than last month? How do I make this year better than last year? And so for me, the 5-minute journal was key to helping me. But I think at a foundational level, if we want to have a promotion mindset, we've got to have 2 things. We've got to have a clear destination, and we've got to have a strong why or purpose for getting there. Because without that why, when those storms pop up in the sea, we may be inclined to kind of give up and go to a safe harbor. It's only when we have this strong why or strong purpose that we're willing to brave the winds and the storms that are going to come along our journey from where we're at to our destination or where we want to go.
That's awesome. And that's one thing in the book as well. Ryan shares so many resources, the 5-minute journal, he's got books in there and everything that you can reference. Great stuff in there. So thank you for that. As you talked about the ships and using them as an example, one of the things it reminded me of, because it ties into this so well, and this is going back, I don't know, almost a century, Earl Nightingale talking about in The Strangest Secret, putting a ship in the harbor, one without a rudder, is it going to get where it's going? Absolutely not. And ship with a rudder, it knows where it's going, and it's got the captain and all those things. And that's what this reminded me of. Exactly what you said is, if you have a strong and clear purpose or destination, then you're going to know where you need to go. And that's what you need to do to have this mindset.
Yep, for sure.
Awesome. All right. So I guess let's go from there. And how do we apply this, whether it's to business, parenting, sports, and make sure that we're putting this into our lives?
Yeah, what you're having to do if you're making a shift from a prevention mindset to a promotion mindset is you're having to be more intentional, right? You've got a destination. So as a student, what is my goal? What am I shooting towards? As a parent raising children, what do I want to create with my children? What experiences do I want to give them? What knowledge do I want to bestow upon them? And it's then being intentional about delivering upon that. And so to me, that's intentionality and a promotion mindset go hand in hand. We can't be promotion minded without being intentional, and we can't be intentional without being promotion minded. So I think that's the key, is figuring out, okay, the different hats that we wear, where are we headed? What's our destination? And what do we need to be intentional about in order to get from wherever we currently are to where we want to go?
Thanks again, Ryan. Appreciate that. Now, again, it's important for you to know where you lie on this continuum. So go to jeffheggie.com/mindset assessment, and you're going to be able to see where you are on the continuum of prevention to promotion. So go check that out. You'll be able to get the assessment there. You'll be able to get the full interview with Ryan, and there's a link to his book. Again, I strongly suggest getting his book, Success Mindsets. It's incredible and love it. So thanks again for being with me. Please do me a big favor, share this with at least one other person today and help me out that way. And I will be back tomorrow. We will talk about the inward and outward mindsets. All right. Have a great day.